220 for Barossavelli. Nearly ready as Gondwana moved in, and Barossavelli, who has the outside, goes in and they're set to go. Ready now, all clears through, all in, set to run. Minuet a little fidgety down on the inside, away. Ponton Flyer began well. Barossavelli absolutely flew the gates on the outside, landed in front. Fairy Dane has bustled up there to be second, and Ponton Flyer in the pink sleeves is third, with going through on the inside of it Minuet, followed a length and a half away by Cotton Socks, and Gondwana's last of all. But Barossavelli the leader. Fairy Dane is a length away second, and 2 lengths away Minuet on the inside. Ponton Flyer a neck away fourth, and 2 to Cotton Socks, a length and a half Gondwana. As they neared the turn, Barossavelli doing it okay at the moment, about a neck clear from Fairy Dane on the outside. Ponton Fly getting to third, Cotton Socks coming wide, Minuet back on the inside, and then Gondwana. Barossavelli came round the turn, leads by a length and a half now. Now asks for the big run as it gets down to the 200. Ponton Flyer is pulled to the outside and coming home, and so is Cotton Socks out deeper. It's Barossavelli being really tackled now on the outside by Ponton Flyer, who's gone to the lead, about 50 metres to go, and Ponton Flyer starts to draw clear and win it well. Ponton Flyer 2 lengths Barossavelli, Cotton Socks is third, and then Fairy Dane, Gondwana, and tailed off in the race was Minuet in 57.52. That's a good gallop by the 2-year-olds. Number 7, Ponton Flyer, ridden by Stephen. Nearly set. Just about right to move. Rider of Scepter back on board. 1100 metres, race number 2. Set to go. Joker's Wild in gate 1. Off. Began very well, Joker's Wild, down there next to Bobbit. Kist was away pretty quickly, and Hardy shows some pace. Scepter drifts back in the early part, and Jiver about 5th on the outside. Bobbit the leader as they settle into stride. Hardy is second, about a neck away the outside. Joker's Wild over on the inside retains the rail. Then Kist in the centre, and Jiver out wide. A length and a half to Scepter getting through along the inside as they came up the side from Passing Shot and Downing Street. At the 600, Bobbit by about half a length here to Hardy, and Jiver trapped out 3 wide. Joker's Wild just waits on a run, 4th the fence. Then Kist and Scepter from Downing Street, with Passing Shot now last. Bobbit came to the turn, a narrow leader. Harley on his outside. Jiver now under pressure, third on the outside, and Joker's Wild needing a run from Kist and Downing Street making ground. Bobbit led at the 200 from Harley, who's under the whip. Joker's Wild battling along fairly well on the rails, and then Downing Street. Jiver can't go on, but Bobbit clear, 100 to go. Harley ducking about a little behind him, and Bobbit kept going in the run home, 2 clear, and he'll be too good. And Bobbit takes it out 2 lengths on the post to Harley. Getting up for third, Downing Street on the outside of Joker's Wild. Then Passing Shot on Scepter. Kist dropped out, and last to finish in the race was Jiver. Another good time here, 1:3.07, and Bobbit is the winner. A 3-year-old who's been to the races twice, and he's... Deceiver's joined them. They're all in, set to go. Favourite drawn 1. Lambarda Boy alongside it. They're off and racing. Glamourimus out fairly. Lambarda Boy got away reasonably well, easing back early. The Shiner, one of the first to show out in it after going 100 metres out deep. Glamourimus going through along the rail to again join him, and Deceiver's out 3 wide. River Affair a length and a half away in the red colours. 1 Cinnamon Cave, and then Dwoucher outside Lambarda Boy. Heading to the 700 now, and Glamourimus worked through on the rails, and he's the leader. About a length in front of the Shiner, with Deceive the outside. River Affair a neck away 4th. A length and a half away, a line of 3. Lambarda Boy on the inside of Dwoucher and Cinnamon Cove. But Glamourimus is doing it pretty comfortably, coming around the home turn at the 400. He's a length clear from the Shiner and Deceive on the outside. River Affair niggled out on the inside as they corner. And then Lambarda Boy with Dwoucher last. Cinnamon Cove making his run deep. Glamourimus got past the 200. He lengthened the break more than 2 lengths now to Deceive, with Cinnamon Cove on the outside, then River Affair, Lambarda Boy. But Glamourimus at the 100, he's too good. He's about 3 or 4 in front, and he'll be way too good for them. Glamourimus and Danny Nikolic win it by 3.5 to River Affair. Lambarda Boy got third, then Deceive, Cinnamon Cove, and a long break. The Shiner dropped right out of it the end of the tail end of the field, with Dwoucher never coming into it last in. Gee, that was just the most comfortable win, and his run time again, 1:2.91. The record, and they're set to run. Mega Achiever drawn the inside, defined alongside it. Romano Star stood up nicely in 3. Good line, all clears through, and they're off now. And Mega Achiever hopped out well, headed off by Defined. Romano Star looking for the lead early. Keltea's going forward on the outside too, with the Vilda out deeper. And Heaps of Fun settling about third or fourth last. Now Nautica's gone to the lead, and they're about to go towards 1,000 with Nautica leading from Defined. Romano Star holding third. Keltea 3 deep. 2 lengths further back in the field then came over on the inside as Huntingdale Miss. And around it there going forward is Petagina, with the Vilda easing back behind them. Lady Marion trapped out a little wider. They're being followed then over on the inside by Spy Style, and Heaps of Fun is around it with Flip It at the tail end with Mega Achiever. Nautica led up the side of the course, 1.5 lengths. Romano Star travelling well. Keltea is third to find the inside. One Petagina with Lady Marion caught wide all the way. Huntingdale missed out on the inside from Spy Style. Heaps of Fun. Vilda coming out wider, and then Mega Achiever and Flip It as they corner. It's Nautica on the inside. Romano Star striding up to it comfortably. Then Keltea, Lady Marion pulling out wide, and then Heaps of Fun trying to get into the clear but held up. It's Romano Star going to the lead now at the 200, kicked away a couple in front from Lady Marion, Defined, and then Heaps of Fun and Avilda down the outside, but Romano Star clear. Heaps of Fun trying hard and getting into second, but Romano Star is clear, and Romano Star is going to win it from Heaps of Fun, who didn't have any luck. Third, 3 lengths away, was Lady Marion, and then Spy Stole, Defined, and Avilda out wider, followed by Flip It, Mega Achiever, Petagina. Keltea dropped out, and so did the pacemaker Nautica, and Huntingdale Miss was last of all. Raps about this filly have been very strong, and she's lived right. Move in here is going to be Blue Gum. Just about right. 1400. Let's Cut Loose down on the inside. They're off. Let's Cut Loose began reasonably well. Swords Drawn got away fast, and in the early part of the race, going forward, Hot Taste from a wide barrier. Markstead is up there too. Nicola Lass is letting the first few go, and in the pink she's settling down with 3 behind her. Pace aplenty. Markstead zipped across and led 2. Belzevere getting up into second. Strike Force is up there in third placing, followed by Uncovered in the centre, but out 3 wide. Always a chance next, and Let's Cut Loose down on the rail. A length further back is Hot Taste. 1 to Swords Drawn. 1.5 lengths. Nicola Lass further back than usual, but pace is right on here. 2 to 3 lengths to Video Fan, and Blue Gum was last. Belzevere had moved up to have a crack at Markstead going to the 600. They lead 2 lengths to Uncovered. A length away, Let's Cut Loose on the inside. A length further back, Always a Chance, followed by Swords Drawn, Hot Taste. Strike Force outside them. He switched back to the inside on Nicola Lass. Still third last, but making some ground there and getting runs as they corner Blue Gum and Video Fan, the last couple. Markstead, Belzevere corner in front of Uncovered. Swords Drawn wider out. Now Nicola Lass just hunting for a run, switching to the outside at the 200. Swords Drawn a race to the lead. Nicola Lass with some work to do to get there. Swords Drawn's 1.5 lengths in front of Nicola Lass. She's starting to close now. Swords Drawn being tackled by Nicola Lass. It's going to be close. Swords Drawn, Nicola Lass. She's got there, I think. Give it a Nicola Lass just over Swords Drawn. Hot Taste a couple of lengths away third. From Markstead, Always a Chance, Uncovered. And then came Blue Gum, and back behind those to finish were Let's Cut Loose, Video Fan, Belzevere knocking up, and Strike Force back last of all. 122.58. Nicola Lass coming home the better. Swords Drawn getting away from her at the 200. She had to ease over heels. Stools and the lime colours. Now, Perfect Lady to move into the stalls, and we'll have them right to run. Quality numbers so far are 5 and 3 as Perfect Lady joins them. Set to go, lights on, they're off. And Perfect Dark began very quickly on the inside, down in front of Vicky, who pinged away quickly looking for the lead. From the north is settling down third in the red and white colours, and then a length to Perfect Lady, Flame of Atlanta. Faith middle of the field, being followed by Flaming Roberto, Yangtze River, and Fuss last of all. Vicky had sped clear at the 1,000 metres and leads by 3 from the north. 2 Perfect Dark, a length Perfect Lady fourth, and a 1.5 lengths away is Flame of Atlanta on the inside of Faith. Then there's a break of 2 lengths to Yangtze River, who's well back in the field, followed followed by Flaming Roberto, who's out wide, with Fuss getting up on their inside. At the 700, and Vicky out in a world of her own, leads by 5 lengths. From the north is second, 2 lengths to Perfect Arc, a length to Perfect Lady. Faith is next on the outside of Flame of Atlanta, a length further back Flaming Roberto out wide from Yangtze River the centre, and on the inside is Fuss. Well, can Vicky keep going as they neared the turn at the 450? She's about 4 lengths in front. From the north and Perfect Arc are giving chase. They're followed by Flame of Atlanta in the bright pink down on the inside from Fuss under the whip behind her, then Yangtze River. It's Vicky coming back to the field at the 200, and Perfect Arc is looming ominously. She's raced up and gone to the lead, Perfect Arc, with Vicky trying to rally. They're followed by Flame of Atlanta and Yangtze River on the outside, but Perfect Arc 100 out, leads by a length. She has them safely beaten, although she's stopping on the line, Perfect Arc. Yes, thank goodness. Perfect Arc just won from Flame of Atlanta on the outside. Yangtze River running on very well on the outside with Fuss. In behind them were Vicky. Then there's a gap in the field to Perfect Lady, followed by Faith and From the North, and Flaming Roberto is last to go over the line. Goes in now, field is set to go, second last. Oh, now Wellington Dreamer reared in the air just as they're about to go. Attendants getting in there with her now. She's got a very good record at the track here. Now attendants each side there with Wellington Dreamer. Peter Merton's not yet back in the saddle. Now he's taking his seat. Eurosceptic stood up on the inside. Danny Nikolic looking for a double here. 1800, race 7, field looks set again. Off they go. And Knockrow was one of the first to bounce out in the early stages. Eurosceptic was out nicely with Valiant Bid right in the firing line. Rembetica going forward on the outside to sit right outside the leader, and in fact now run to the front. As they settle down, Wellington Dreamer is back next to last, and Litmus is last. Typhoon third last. 1300 to go, and Rembetica goes out with a good lead climbing up the hill. Atty moves up second, a length and a half away, and 2 lengths to Knockrow third. Then Eurosceptic a neck away fourth on the inside, a length and a half shop till you drop on the outside of Valiant Bid. 2 to Typhoon, 2 to Wellington Dreamer, and a length and a half to Litmus last of all. Rembetica is the leader. Heading to the 1,000 metre mark, it's Rembetica by a length to Atty, 2 lengths to Eurosceptic, and a neck away to Knockrow. 2 shop till you drop. Valiant Bid a little worse than midfield on the rail. A length and a half behind him is Typhoon. 2 lengths then to Wellington Dreamer, and last is Litmus. They make their way to the railway side of the course now and head past the 800, and it's Rembetica a length and a quarter on Atty. 2 to Knockrow. A neck Eurosceptic who's had a good run fourth on the inside, and then shop till you drop and Valiant Bid. A length and a half to Typhoon, and then Litmus, and Wellington Dreamer is last on the inside. By the 600, Rembetica 2 lengths to Atty, a length and a half to Knockrow and Eurosceptic. Valiant Bid is next, hard ridden. Round the outside comes Typhoon. Shop till he dropped, checked as it was dropping out. Litmus is next with Wellington Dreamer coming through on the inside, but Rembetica will take a bit of catching. Leads by 2.5 on Atty and Knockrow. Typhoon pulled to the outside. Valiant Bid is a long way back. Rembetica nears the 200, 3 in front. Typhoon's coming after him with Knockrow. It's Rembetica with 100 to go, the leader, but Typhoon is pecking him back at every stride. He's gone to the front now, Typhoon. He'll draw away, and Typhoon's going to be too good and races on to win it by about 2.5. Knockrow got second, third Rembetica, long break to Litmus, Wellington Dreamer, followed by Valiant Bid, who never came into it. Behind him to finish then in the race was Eurosceptic with a break to Atty and the Shop Till You Drop. Number 1, Typhoon, is the winner, ridden by Nash Rawilla. Racks up a double for Nash. All white colours on Dance on Door is set. Hot and Hula in the second set, which is the black with the white with the black stripe sleeves. They're away now, and Farazat missed the start, a length and a half, and Dame Kath's Lysandra Talak off away well. Princess Natalie goes forward, and so does Hot and Hula as they settle into stride and then confer, improving. Dance on Door trapped out wide. Hot and Hula led Princess Natalie. Lysandra sat just off them on the inside, but going forward then is around the outside Dance on Door and also Mystic Melody. Race of Changes, Mystic Melody finding its way to the lead, but now taken on is Dance on Door running to the front. At the 1400, Dance on Door leads 2 to Mystic Melody, who's fired up second. Hot and Hoodle's a neck away third. Sly Sandra next on the inside of Princess Natalie. A length and a half away is Confer midfield. 2 lengths behind it, Dame Kath, and they're followed by Limber Up, Talak Toff. And Farazad brings up the rear with Robley Lass on her inside. They've topped the rise, 1100 to go. And Dance on Door, the leader, about a length in front of Mystic Melody. Over on the inside, Hot and Hooter is third. And then Princess Natalie improving to fourth. Sly Sandra a length and a half away fifth. One behind her in sixth placing came Confer, and they're followed by Limber Up and Dame Kath together. 2 to Talak Toff, Farazad and Robley Lass last as they came to the railway side. About 900 to go. Dance on Door trying to do it all. Leads a neck to Mystic Melody. A length and a half away is Hot and Hooter on the inside of Princess Natalie. They're followed by Sly Sandra, who's just held up a little as Confer and Dame Kath take off round the outside. Farazad took off too. Sly Sandra's got shuffled back to second last. They're all going forward around her at the 600. Talak Toff starts a run as they neared the turn. Dame Kath sprinting quickly out wide and Confer. They both go to the lead together before the home turn. Dance on Door down on the inside. Talak Toff, Farazad coming around them as they corner. Sly Sandra second last and held up. Dame Kath led Confer round the home turn from Mystic Melody, Talak Toff. Then Farazad and Limber Up the widest runner. Confer getting up on the inside and Dame Kath together. Talak Toff is coming at them on the outside from Limber Up and Princess Natalie. Confer, Dame Kath, Talak Toff on the outside and Limber Up the widest. It's Talak Toff with Confer fighting on the inside. They hit the line. I think Talak Toff beat Confer. Photo third between Limber Up and Dame Kath, and then the unlucky Sly Sandra followed by Princess Natalie. In behind those to finish was Hot and Hooter, Mystic Melody and Robley Lass. Farazad towards the tail end of the field, and Dance on Door was last of all. I think Talak Toff will get this. Judge again needing